Hi everyone. So still getting used to the whole video thing, but it's the 1st of October. We got our giant pumpkin, our spooky background, which I was so excited about. I just pulled out beforehand. So let me tell you about book mail of the day. So this is really neat. This is actually 2 books in one, both by the same author. And I am dying because today is actually, if my understanding on the post was right, her birthday. So let me tell you about Greed Box before I tell you about Tales of Darkness Drive. I got tongue-tied, I'm sorry. So Greed Box looks really neat. These are both matted finish paperbacks. Really nice, very soft. They're both thriller, kind of horror-ish. So the author is Molly Garcia. One thing that I loved is that for her birthday, she has a goal, and that is her birthday wish to sell 50 books. And let's see here. The first one, Greed Box, I knew it was going to be a really short read, just didn't know how big it actually was. It turns out that this is 163 pages. So, it's really not that big. It's something that we can read in between. If you got a lot of family stuff going on, this is going to be a great book to read. To put it simply, I can put it in my purse. It looks really nice, little book bag. We got this. So, Greed Box, the detail is, when Jack finds a box in a brick and brack store, he wants... I'm not doing this right. Let's restart. When Jack finds a box in a bric-a-brac store, he wants it more than he's ever wanted anything. Even the strange warning story that the shop owner, Garrett, tells him doesn't put him off. The box soon proves its worth when Jack gets the job of his dreams, but the price he'll have to pay is higher than he's ever imagined. So immediately, right there, sounds really, really good. I know I say this about a lot of Amazon books, like the ones that get printed at Amazon, but this book just feels nice. Both of these do. They have really big, thick pages. They're really good. Oh my god, I cannot wait to start this one. And it's just... I'm sorry. I had dust in my throat, so I had to pause it real quick. Both of these are just really, really nice. Now, this was the original one that actually got me turned on to Molly Garcia's stuff. I haven't read it yet, but the description and the reviews were all super positive. And I just love the idea of multiple stories in one book. So this is the details on Tales of Darkness Drive. 11 twisted, dark, and ghostly tales. Stories of cumbrance, revenge, justice, and love that endures death. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we actually have the list of all 11 books on this. The first one is Darkness Drive. I'm going to do this because I'm old, hence the glasses, and it's very small print on the back. Inside, it looks like it is 12, 13. So definitely something you can read if you can read without glasses. But the back of this is maybe an 8 print, so this old one needs this. All right, so there we go. Darkness Drive, the newest resident of Darkmoor House, likes to think of himself as a fixer. Okay, so already we got something going on with construction. It makes me wonder, is there something like bodies in the walls? Is he going to find something and suddenly a ghost is going to be released? Already got my attention. Book 2. DIY. Katie's neighbor loves his DUI. Not that, guys. Not that. I'm sorry. I have issues with DIY. I don't know why. Let's restart. Katie's neighbor loves his DIY. But what's he hiding in the shed? Dun, dun, dun. 3. Dead Man's Swim. Alrighty. See, sailor swimming. Already, I want to know. Night fishing can be dangerous pastime. I am wondering, are we going to have like a little monster fest going on? Book 4, Till Death Do Us Part. Bert loved his wife too much to let her go, even when death won't part them. Okay, see, now that one, I have read so many stories where it's like borderline necrophilia, and I'm just like, okay, I need to know what Bert is doing, why Bert is doing it, and what is going on with his dead wife. Justice. Jack is seeking justice at any cost. What happened to Jack? Didn't Jack have it hard enough on the Titanic? I mean, come on. There was room on the door. Trophy. What happens when you kidnap the wrong man? Well, then you have to go and kidnap the other person, and then you have 2 kidnap victims, and you got to figure out what you're going to do. This is not a how-to. You should never kidnap anyone unless it's willingly agreed to. If it is your kink, find a partner that has that kink too. I have Moo Moo down here making noises. So if you hear any meowing, we got our Halloween kitty. The wind blows east. Y'all, I'm on the West Coast. We get wind from both sides, but the east side doesn't normally bring very good stuff. We'll put it that way. An easterly wind blows and a coastal village is engulfed by strange fog. Oh, see? Island. I live on an island. All right. Fog is a thing. Fog happens during the fall and winter months, halfway through spring. Fall all morning long. It is beautiful. It is mysterious. It makes you think of the movie The Fog. I'm not excited about this at all. All right, sinking. The estate where Laura lives is blighted by violence, but her new neighbor has a plan to put things right. Something tells me Laura's going to die. A fair trade. What would you give to have a second chance? As luck would have it, the lucky coin and the chance to win big. But what happens when your luck runs out? Oh man, this one, I don't like the sound of this one just because it's like, what? Why is it the last one? The last shop. Sarah's bus ride takes her to a stop she wasn't expecting. Okay, that one does sound good. I don't like the title, but I'll probably love the story. So both of these books can currently be found on Amazon. Molly was nice enough to go and send them to me, which I greatly appreciate. One thing that I cannot show you, because she also sent me the audiobook, is Willow Weeps. There we go. And this, I normally, as a mother, do not like reading books where children are harmed or something is going on with the child where it's not okay. Hence why it's very rare you'll see anything like that unless it's true crime, because for some weird reason I can handle true crime mostly. So Willow Weeps is about a brother whose sister went missing from the fair while he was taking care of her 30 years before. Suddenly her ghost has contacted a medium. Willow wants revenge and justice. So I listened to the audiobook and absolutely loved it. The narrator, bless his heart, I cannot remember his name. He is currently on the Have You Read Reviews Facebook page. And he did such an amazing job. Oh my gosh. I had to do a double take, do some research, because this guy, like, legit, if you're an Outlander fan, he sounds like Sam, the guy who plays Jamie. And I'm like, what is going on here? This is the perfect voice. The characters that he does is really good. The information that he's giving us from the story as he's reading, fantastic. And there's background noise, you guys. This was my first book where I actually had sound effects in it. And it was beautifully done. Molly did a wonderful job making sure that the book was told in a good way that draws the reader in. And I cannot recommend it enough. The nice thing is there is some violence, there is some death. There is a small part where it goes into detail about what happened to Willow. She did not overdo it. She borderlined it. Just enough to where we know what happened. We have that closure, but not enough where we had to set it down because as parents, we just can't. No. So Molly was extremely delicate in that, and it just added to the storyline. I myself will be reading it again. It was that good. And what happened on the adventure, it was a little predictable here and there. but you could only predict what was going to happen, not how it happened. So she really kept us on our toes as well, which I really enjoyed. So with all that being said, this was our mini book mail. Thank you, Marley. It's time for me to go have some more coffee. Thank you, Molly Garcia, for your wonderful books. I cannot wait to read them, especially after listening to Willow's Weaves. That was amazing. I am going to go dig into these now. You guys go over to Amazon, get your copies now, make her birthday wish come true. She just wants to sell 50 books. That's it. That's all she wants. In the meantime, Jack and I over here are going to go start reading. Bye, guys.